This is Romanza Nueva, and this is the tutorial on how to play guitar part 2 for Romanza Nueva. The arpeggios that you have throughout the piece are either E minor, A minor, or B7. And those are the only 3 chords that you have. The only other thing is in the last 4 measures, the note E by itself. The phrasing is, for the most part, in groups of 4 measures. Guitar part 2 starts with 8 measures of rest. So you'll have guitar 4 does 4 measures of open E, and remember you're in 3/4 time, so you'll count 3 quarter notes in each measure. And then after those first 4 measures, guitar 4 continues with the low E, and guitar 3 now adds a chordal accompaniment on the second and third beats. 1, 2, 3, 1. So the 2 parts together will go like that. And you'll come in on the 9th measure. Since everything up to that point has been counting the quarter notes, you will still count quarter notes, but now you will play eighths. So you'll play 2 notes for every quarter. So if the count is 1, 2, 3, you'll play 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, like that. So your E minor arpeggio, the right hand will be all free stroke, tirando. Don't do rest stroke because it'll mute all the other strings. And we want to let everything continue to ring. So you'll use thumb on the 4th string, index on the 3rd string, middle on the 2nd string, and A finger, annular, ring finger, on the 1st string. And you'll go up that way, and you'll come back down the same way. So always thumb on 4, always I on 3, always M on 2, always A on 1. The E minor chord, open G, B, and E, and this E on the 4th string, 2nd fret with the middle finger, 2nd finger of the left hand. And you'll play that 4 times, that pattern, for 4 measures to end the first page. Then on the second page, you'll continue exactly the same pattern for measures 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So 6 more measures once you start on that second page. Then you'll go to A minor chord. It's the same middle finger, 2nd finger of the left hand, but now instead of open G on the 3rd string, we'll squeeze in the 3rd finger, the ring finger on the left hand, onto the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Then instead of open B, we'll place the 1st finger, the index finger of the left hand, on the 2nd string, 1st fret, and that's giving us our A minor chord, which you'll remember from Farruca. That's that A minor, and the open E stays the same. At this point, measures 19 and 20, you only do this for 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you immediately go into the B7 chord, the B, as in boy, dominant 7 chord. Instead of, you'll keep your ring finger in place. That's really important. Keep that 3rd finger in place. That will be your pivot to move everything else around. My 1st finger, and you'll lift everything else except the ring finger, the 3rd finger. I've got my index finger on D sharp, 4th string, 1st fret, right? Open D, E at the 2nd fret, so D sharp on the 1st fret. A stays the same, third string, second fret with third finger, ring finger. And then open B, like we had in the E minor chord. And now instead of open E on the first string, I'll squeeze my pinky in, my fourth finger, onto the first string, second fret. And that gives me F sharp. And I'll play this only for 2 measures. 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and then I'll go back to E minor. So all of these lift, but my second finger that was free, just places right down there. But remember what you had because you're going to come right back to it. Measure 23, 24, 25, back to the B7, 26, and 27 is back to E minor again. 1, 2, 3. And remember that indication, the slash with the dots around it, that simply means repeat whatever the pattern was you did in the previous measure. So here's 27, 28, 29, and then 30 is 1, 2, 3, 31, 32, 33, 2, 3, and hold, and stop. Don't forget to play along with the complete part for Romanza Nueva, and you can play along with your part, but then also play along with part 1, also play along with part 3, and also play along with part 4.